Okay, something slightly different today. Couple of spin and goes. $1 spin and goes. We spun $3 on both. So let's see how we get on. Probably do a 5NL video as well at some stage. I think 100 people watched one of the videos, so that was kind of nice. Got one comment. Wasn't a particularly positive comment, but it was a comment nonetheless. Talking about basically playing at 5NL is sort of pathetic to play that low. But the point of playing as low as 5NL or 10NL is to just improve your game. You're not playing those stakes to make any money because, of course, you can't make money playing those limits. It's just to try and get better without breaking the bank. Okay, we'll call him Jack 9 of hearts, assuming he'll call 2. And we're not going to bet, I don't think. We're not going to get anyone with ace high to fold, so sadly we're just going to have to let it go. Yeah. Queen deuce we'll just throw away. So I'd say the standard of play at the spin and goes is significantly worse. Probably if you're playing, it's where the weakest players are. You get some very bizarre play, and you're only ever playing the maximum, basically 25 big blinds deep from the start. So you're going to get a lot of odd play. People will often limp here and then call. Like he may well call. Okay, they folded this time, but a lot of the time you get people they stick 20 and they limp the button, which is a strange play, and then they'll call the raise. Or raise with king queen. So that's twice people have limped the button and then folded. That's also a little bit unusual, I have to say. We flop top two here. Against him, I'm not going to try and bluff. Just bet half pot here, and I'm just going to hope my 8 is good. And it probably isn't. Here, I think if we just bet third pot and whatever he's chasing, we'll give him the. Hope he doesn't hit it. And now we can just put the chips in. If he has a better hand than 2 pair, good luck to him. Oh, that was pretty fortunate flop for us. Pretty unfortunate for him. We'll just call here with the 7 on the left. Really bad turn card. I think we probably now just fold. I'm not going to want to face another bet on the river. And when you call on the flop and they still want to fire, much of the time they have a hand. So we'll try and wait for a better spot. Yeah, he isn't going to have too many aces, I don't think, here. But if he's got an ace or a 10, I don't think he will fold them. And here we're just going to check call with the middle pair. And probably just check. I think now we'll check raise. Yeah. And we'll check our ace on the right. He calls here. Obviously not a great river because backdoor diamonds do get there, but not going to stop us from betting, try and get some value. Here we're just going to bet small and try and get value from a jack. He quickly folds. I guess maybe he had a hand like 10-8, and over here he had ace-3, so we got pretty lucky there. Ace-3 in position here. 3x, but we will call. Kind of a surprising ball for him to bet pot, but people will often just bet pot willy-nilly. And again, I think we're going to let the guy on the left. At some point, he's going to blast off his stack. So and he's also raising 3x, which is, again, a little bit unusual. Most of the time you see people min-raising. I tend to either limp or min-raise myself. And a lot of stabbing at flops like this. We're going to have another quick stab. It's a very dry board, so really when he's calling the flop, he should have either an ace or a 6, and I guess he does, so we're just going to let it go. Guy on the left here is a little bit more aggressive than a lot of people you will see. A lot of people are quite passive at these stakes. 2 overs and a gut shot will make the call. I guess we continue to call. We are drawing at the absolute nuts if we get there, which we don't. But this guy is playing better than we are at the moment. Let's hope we can catch a hand and use his aggression against him. That's the idea when you find someone who's playing as aggressively as this. 6 deuce off, I don't think is going to be the hand. 30, min raise here, we'll call here with 4-6. Pair and a flush draw. And I try and tend to try and keep the pots as small as I can. Now that we've made the flush, we'll just raise and just try and get it in. He immediately just blasts over the top. And we do hold. 7-5. Cool. Gonna have to find a spot on the left-hand table at the moment because he's getting run over, but I'm just hoping to hit something and then just let him bluff off. And we'll just bet small here with ace king and just oh well, I didn't expect him to fold so quickly. And I don't think we can really bluff this river. I mean, we can get hands like 5-6 or 10-8, things like that to fold. So maybe we can go for a little bluff. Yeah, can get the straight draws that they all missed, so get them to fold. Now, do we bet on the right, or do we just take our flush draw and straight draw and see if we can hit it? Let's do the latter. We do get there, and just put our opponent in. I guess we call with the 4. Ten six of diamonds. Let's think about it. 140 into 222. It's kind of borderline. If we call and win, we win. So I often call in these spots, even though I probably know I shouldn't. It's just I know if I've got 30 or 40%, it means that 30 or 40% of the time I will win, even though I'm sure that's probably just a lousy call. Yeah, and the reason not to call is you don't want to just give somebody an unnecessary double. And we'll just bet here. And the first top good kicker we flop, he immediately has no interest. I like to play these hands this way because you sometimes get people calling you with rag aces or king 8. I mean, that's just a dreadful call. But he's played fine. He's played better than I have, but that's where people can often come unstuck as they get impatient. He should obviously never be calling with king 8 in that spot. But fortunately for us, he does. We hold there and we win. So let's see if we can make it 2 for 2. And we'll check and probably be calling here because all the draws miss. I'd have called small bets. I just think when people do this, they tend to have it. We'll be patient. That did look quite bluffy, but when people bet double the pot, they tend to be weighted more towards value. And we'll just put in a real small raise here and get it in. And we hold, which is nice, and we win both. And we'll call that a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.